Our first destination, Rwanda's fast-developing capital, Kigali. With the 1st of December being World AIDS Day, we joined in the activities of a charity that has managed to mix a combination of sport and philanthropy. Cricket Without Boundaries fuses the development of the game as well as AIDS awareness in its coaching projects in sub-Saharan Africa. The 7-year-old charity has come a long way since its first project in 2005. Tens of thousands of children from the poorest communities in the world have benefited from its coaching sessions, with several thousand adults becoming ICC qualified coaches. Ed Williams, who is one of the 3 founder trustees of CWB, told us how the idea had become reality.
It came about through myself and 2 of my best friends. We went to university together, and we always had this dream of coming out to Africa and coaching cricket, and then that developed into, why don't we travel across from Cairo to Cape Town coaching cricket? It's one of the great adventures, and it would have been a world first. So that was 2005 when we started doing that. We set off for 7 months and travelled from Egypt, Uganda, Kenya, through to Tanzania, across into Zambia, Botswana, Namibia and down to South Africa, and that was the first project the charity did.
Cricket Without Boundaries has since expanded its projects to other African countries, one of which is Rwanda. The country was chosen because it had suffered so much hardship during and after the 1994 conflict, which saw an estimated 1 million people killed. CWB hoped that cricket would be able to unite further and empower the people of this nation, whose concept of fun has been so restricted by political instability, poverty and disease.
We're standing actually on a site where one of the big massacres of the genocide took place. This was where the Belgian peacekeepers were, and there was a big refugee camp. And when they left, the Interahamwe came in and macheted thousands and thousands of people. And if you look carefully, there are bullet holes in that goalpost there, still there from that massacre. So it's a very powerful and poignant place to be.
On this Kichukiru ground, CWB held a mini cricket festival for the local school kids. Just seconds after the banner with AIDS awareness message was put up on the bullet hole-ridden goalpost, almost 100 children started running around, laughing and hitting cricket balls. Cricket Without Boundaries is now supported by the Think Wise campaign, a partnership between the ICC, UNAIDS and UNICEF.
They've all branded up in the ICC Think Wise CWB AIDS awareness t-shirt saying running AIDS out of Rwanda, and they're from the schools we've been coaching over the last 2 weeks. So we've selected some of the best kids to come have some fun, but also using cricket to raise awareness of HIV/AIDS. So we integrate simple AIDS awareness messages such as abstain, be faithful, use a condom into our coaching sessions. So it's cricket development with AIDS awareness.
The projects embarked on by Cricket Without Boundaries would not have been successful, however, were it not for the dedication and enthusiasm of its volunteers, both locally and from the UK. And the all-inclusive nature of the charity, bringing people together regardless of gender, age, race, religion or background, is a major factor that appeals greatly to the band of volunteers.
I volunteer for Cricket Without Boundaries because I love the sport, I love the way it brings people together, and I love the way it gets boys and girls working together.
It gets people from all walks of life playing cricket together. You know, we've got kids from lots of different schools, some kids from better backgrounds than others, kids with HIV, kids without HIV, all playing together, and that's what CWB, it's one of our main messages. It's inclusive. Cricket is for everyone. That's one of the messages we've been sort of working into our coaching sessions.
Judging by the response from the locals, the Cricket Festival in Rwanda this time has been a huge success.
This tournament is so beautiful because we have learned about how AIDS is, we have learned about how to use ABC, abstinence, be faithful and use condom. Many kids will learn how to play cricket, and I think we have a hope to build forever and to improve our country for cricket.
It's really enjoyable, and I've managed to develop lots of skills that I wouldn't have developed when I didn't join this.
Every time Cricket Without Boundaries volunteers come to Rwanda, they leave interested students with such an inspiration. And so I think that every time they are around, they leave the students with positive awareness of cricket.
Cricket Without Boundaries is now looking ahead to bigger challenges for their future endeavours in Africa, including expanding the reach of the programme.
We've got a target of reaching 250,000 children by 2020. we'd also like to help build the capacity of the Rwanda Cricket Association, perhaps assist them with their development needs, and to perhaps create CWB ambassadors on the ground in Rwanda, and to get more children playing, more coaches trained, and a better national team.
With more countries targeted by Cricket Without Boundaries for future projects, it's hoped that more cricketing talent will emerge from Africa and that the response to HIV/AIDS will continue to provide opportunities for people to help others less fortunate than themselves.